because I didn't have the Twitch playback or whatever enabled. But yeah, let's delete and restart.
I sent you Prage.
Prage. Is it like Prey Rage? No, it's just the Pepe. Okay.
Okay, I have to make breakfast.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
I'll be back.
No problem. Okay, and this time I don't have my timer on screen, so I can't psych myself out. I'm just gonna have to look at the very blurry. Of course, there's a thing I get caught on. That's okay. It's already better than last time. Okay. Angular momentum, baby. And we also slow down for this one. Because we're not trying to make any hero plays. We're just trying to win. Hell yeah. No 3-second mistakes, baby. Just good gameplay. And then the strat here is actually don't jump, so you can hit the ground faster. Because when you're on the ground is when you gain speed. When you're in the air, that's when you don't gain speed. You actually slowly lose it, no matter what you do. Even though it looks cool, it's actually slow. And as we all know, we want to go fast. I'm a little bit thirsty. I'm not gonna let that get in the way of my gameplay, though. So don't accelerate too much here, because we have to turn anyway. That's okay. It doesn't matter because we're going fast. And that That should be a big time save, actually. I can't see how big it is, but that's for the better. Nope. Too far, too far, too far. Just literally don't ever die, forehead, and you'll beat so much faster. Consistency. So strictly speaking, this might be slower than just opening the gate here, but I like to believe that it's faster, because it makes me feel good about my split names. This one is definitely faster if you get it. So luckily, my plan here is to get it. Nope, that's not getting it. Okay, okay. That's kind of good. That's the kind of thing that I want. Just one nice, strong bounce. Okay, okay. Not okay. Not okay. But that's okay. Okay, back up here. We're back down. I should have practiced this skip. It's just one of those things that I kept hoping I'd get lucky on every time. Nope. Okay, you know what? Positive mental attitude. Stay up here, baby. Excellent. That is a little bit slower than last time. But I have so much other time to save. This is just me getting ready to beat my world record again. It's a classic strategy. It's forward thinking. The YouTubers call it throwing for content. If this is better. I mean, it's neither better nor worse, I think, ultimately. That's worse. Just calm down, buddy. Or as we called you last time, Jennifer. Just gotta chill out right here. And then we can go apeshit later. Okay, this is actually bad. I could not lower my speed. Oh, do I make it up there? I do not. I do not. Yep, this is the time loss segment. Okay, I get it. You vape. Okay, you know what? I need to stop trying to get up there, because that's just lucky bounces. And it actually doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. Please. Okay, buddy. I get it. I really do. Alright, so note to self. Don't sleep on that skip. It's actually hard. Don't sleep on gate 2 skip. Figure out a way to make it consistent. And cash in that easy time. Two-minute time loss, looks like. And then we bonk, and then we pick up the knowledge that we need to go solve trials first. Okay, I saved time on this split because last time I don't know what happened, but something happened wrong. Oh, am I gonna miss? Yep. Oh yeah, classic. At least this is faster than last time where I had to restart. I'm still saving time, dude. Technically speaking, I'm still saving time. Nope. Oh no, that's really bad. That's the kind of mistake that puts me in the grave, baby. So you can get up on this thing here by using that ball, but it doesn't actually help with speed or anything. So unless that leads to some other skip, it is a useless piece of information. That's so smart. Why don't I do that last time? I should just do that every time. Why did I not jump? That's slow. It's so slow. Imagine just doing it right the first time, dude. Holy moly. That would be insane. In modern parlance, it would be poggers. attempting to go fast, but actually you are liable to slip. So getting in that hole the first try is actually a time save. Okay, and let's hope for good glass distribution. It's awful. No, actually, that's not that bad. I can jump over that. Oh, yeah, baby. Nope. Don't fall down there. Yep. Excellent. Perfect. Now don't overshoot the elevator. That was a time loss last time. See? I know how to learn from my mistakes. Look at how much time I'm saving from just not messing up, dude. You're gonna be 6 light years ahead. Safe. It's almost bad, but it wasn't. So, at first I didn't realize why I or other runners would look up like that, but then I realized you want to see where you're going. Which way you want to dismount the elevator. Time spent on the elevator is like necessary time, right? So might as well use it. Okay, now this thing. I got lucky last time. No. You gotta get that second bounce in there. Or it's fake. Oh, that's too far, baby! So here's the theory behind it. That. Except for here... There we go. That's the standing high jump, or whatever you want to call it. I keep trying to qualify it to give it a more interesting name, but you should really just call it high jump or bounce jump. It's a basic tech. It can have a basic name. And don't actually miss this part. Okay. So if I don't fall off here, that's a time save. Do we get one more forward? Yes, we do. And then we turn left. And then we turn left. we start building up speed for 12 hours. It's not Lethal Lava Land, it's Hazy Maze Cave. Oh no, dude! Rookie mistake. Rookie. You gotta press the jump button, dude. It's not that hard. You do it all the time. So I still haven't thought about roading this section. Okay. We get it, you vape. So, my thoughts on routing this section is that top part is probably unavoidable. You can get back up there, but it takes a long time, so it's better to not.
Hello, speedrunner.
Hello. I'm just sort of thinking out loud to myself about the section. I haven't like actually routed it, I've just like routed it a little bit. And upon reflection, there might be some time to save here by doing things in the correct order. Like, if we can find that elevator, because I keep forgetting where it is, but if we can find and land on that elevator before we hit the fireball, fuck. We can actually end the level on fireball. Which doesn't do much, but it like saves, it would save going down there to that left side. But see, that's where the platform is. It's like kind of far away, so it might be forced to go down there. I'll have to meditate on that. Glass, glass, no, no! Oh my god, you're joking. Yeah, okay. Chill out, dude. It's just a piece of glass.
Is it gonna distract you or pollute the VOD if I muse about some stuff about the magic engine I've been thinking about?
No, it's just going to be forever immortalized as the world record of Venineth any percent. So
I'm confident. I'm confident that you will beat it again, so it will not be. Especially given that you appear to be plus 2 minutes right now.
Well, that is gonna go away actually, because there's actually so much time to save.
Yeah.
In every level.
Yeah, but I just mean like you're gonna be able to beat it again. Anyway, I had some thoughts about stuff. So consider that. So we have like the game state that the server knows about, which contains all like hidden information and stuff, like the order of cards in the decks and cards in both players' hands. But then there's also a version of the game state that is like censored to only what one player knows, so it's like appropriate to send to that player.
Yep.
And ideally that would be like a same kind of thing, like, you know, you can reuse analysis on the core one on the censored one, so that you can like do nice things.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a partial data type instead of just a full data type.
Yeah, and I'm not super sure how to like formalize that idea, but I did have one thought, which is one way of like checking if this thing is like sane is that, so the way this whole thing works is that there's operations that you can apply to a game state, but those operations might also need to be anonymized, right? Because one player might be like, I'm moving card with ID 37 from my hand to my graveyard or something, and the other player maybe can't know what the ID.
Yeah, but they should be able to see that there is a card that has been moved to the graveyard,
I guess they could know which card from the hand because they'll be able to see it after that. But like the one issue there is that like the other player shouldn't be able to distinguish the cards in a player's hand. So if they saw they drew card 37 earlier, they should know that that's the one that they moved to the graveyard.
Okay.
But anyway, so that I think that like raises the idea that you want to be able to anonymize operations too. So like to the
So like the one player might see that something happened, and I have partial details on what happened, but I don't actually have full details on what happened.
yes.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem insane to require that. So one, that the anonymized thing that happened, you should be able to apply that to the anonymized game state. Right? Like if I have the censored game state and a censored operation,
Yeah.
censored operation should apply to the game state. And then further, you could ask that those things like commute, right? Like if I take the original operation and apply to the original game state
And then
anonymize
censor it.
Yeah. Which seems like a nice property to request, or at least like a clean.
Yeah, that has algebraic sort of implications, if you set it up right. That might just mean that censorship, in this sense, is like a, I don't know, some object, like a monad or whatever. I'm not sure, though.
Oh, really?
But you know what I mean? Like, maybe monad is not the right word, but you know what I mean? It
Right,
it might be just like...
It's a thing.
Yeah, it might just be like categorically obvious that you can do it, as opposed to just like bespoke obvious, right?
Right. I'm not even sure if it's bespoke obvious. Like I haven't like worked out any of the details yet. I was just.
Well, no,
like,
I mean the censure thing should work. It just might be like a slightly different censor that you need to apply. You know what I mean? Like it might
yeah.
like.
Right, but at least it seems like wanting to have this property informs some decisions one might make about designing the censorship thing.
Yeah.
Which seems nice to have. Anyway, that's just what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, like if you put in the time, you could probably like formalize like an algebraic setup, and like that would make it amenable to just like, you know, that kind of analysis, right?
Yeah.
I hate the lens flare.
Does the light do anything here?
No, this is just it just gets in your eyes because it like lens flares off of stuff. If you were to look at the sun, well, you obviously can't because of shadow, but if you were to look at it, it would be bad. For my eyes, specifically.
Do you have to stand in the very middle of those, or are you just doing
you have to stand enough within the square. Which, so, like, if you remember, there's some cutscenes where you wibble wobble along it because it, like, gravitationally attracts you to it because it's not, like, flat. And if you wibble wobble out of the square, it like leaves and restarts the timer, if you will. Or technically, it ticks the timer back down. So like if you get back in fast enough, it's just a blip. But you know,
see.
Hopefully, I don't end up showing you, but I almost definitely will end up showing you at later points of this game. Fuck. Okay. Those are always nerve-wracking. Oh, and I fucked it up. Luckily, that one is not very expensive.
Man, it's weird, like, because the Twitch stream is like pretty behind your voice.
Is it?
So you're like, yeah.
Okay.
So you're like,
I'm like prescient. I'm like, oh,
yeah, I'm like, it's like, no, I can stop this. I have knowledge of the future.
Oh no. Oh, does that put me all the way back? No, it just puts me half the way back. I timed it last time and it was about 4 seconds. I don't think I changed any of the settings that should mess it up too bad, but I did change one setting that might, in principle, make it longer. By like a second or two, so it might be 5 or 6 seconds. I'm sure you could time
So
it by just like me saying something and then seeing what I referenced.
conceivably in tasks, you could just like bounce off all the weird
Yeah,
edges here.
in TAS you have perfect control of your momentum, and so you can do whatever the hell you want. You can perfectly navigate the trampoline mechanic. You can accelerate to high speeds and get perfect bounces off of walls and shit.
Yeah, I feel like tasks in of a game like this would be extremely dope.
Yeah, if only TAS tools existed that were good enough. Um,
I thought there aren't there like general PC game task tools.
Yeah, there's a thing called Hourglass. My recollection of it is that it's like okay, but it was specifically made to Task Cave Story, and
Uh,
it's not actually like fully featured.
I
And the
see.
guy like abandoned it, and it like kind of stinks a little bit.
I
Like it's
see.
very slow and poopy, you know. There's just so much that can be different with PCs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh, so at least
And
this
like,
is like knowledge as of like 5, 6 years ago,
yeah.
is when I last checked. So maybe PC tasking has gotten better, uh, but I wouldn't count on it.
I mean, they test stuff like Celeste, but I don't know.
Yeah, actually, you'd be in like a better position than I would to find out what tool they use to test it. Uh, it might not even be Hourglass. It might be some like other bespoke thing that someone made.
I think it is actually because as a weird random coincidence, I think the guy who tasked Celeste was a cuber
Okay.
that I sort of knew.
Okay.
And I think he said he wrote his own software for it, but I don't know how general it is.
Uh, well, no, actually, no. If he wrote his own software for it, then it sounds like it might not be Hourglass because Hourglass is old. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I
the
mean, like, I don't know if he like has to write a whole bunch of new code for every game that he tasks, or if
it should work general purpose, but it like also kind of stinks. No, every single time, I never make it in the hole. It's so sad. Okay, okay, so slight route change for this world. I'm gonna do this closest laser first, instead of doing that cool jump over to the elevator laser. Um, this probably doesn't mean anything to you, because I don't think you were watching at this point. You were still playing 120. But... oh yeah, I can't get over that. That's right, that's right. I need to do it from here. Oh no, I'm lost. Why did I change this route without checking it? Oh my lord. It's okay, I can save time here in this world by just getting the good cutscene and not the bad slow cutscene. Anyway, at first I thought that it was slower to do this first, because you have an extra ball change. But actually, the like travel time is worth more than the ball change.
hmm.
Oh, that might be dangerous. Yeah, that's dangerous. I need to pull this orb with me a little bit and get caught in geometry because of the way that it pulls, clearly. Okay. Okay. So the one tragedy is that it would be fastest to do this last, in terms of cutscene, because this has like just the best setup for the cutscene.
What? Sorry. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the goblin orbit thing. Which I guess is now the informal name for doing the section bad. If you get a bad orbit, it's the goblin orbit.
There's a guy. It's or you know Leon on Twitter.
Yeah.
He did this bit for like months. Every like where the only things he tweeted were like, "Oh, I'm a little goblin and I'm protecting my lord's treasure." Ooh.
Okay.
That was what your thing made me think of.
Yeah, I was not aware of that, but I mean, maybe it's his fault. Maybe he was involved somehow in the orbits in this game. So it's Leon's fault that I got the goblin orbit, and it's goblin up all my time. Ha 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 ha. Oh, actually that's bad? No, that's okay. That's actually not bad. Oh! That was slightly faster, haha. Okay, I hate these. I hate these so much, and there's 3 of them in the run. Okay, that one was relatively painless. I hate them so much. Oh, it fell off. Let go. There we go. This game is this thing where, like, some of the hitboxes or whatever are tuned just slightly inconveniently, and they, like, don't let go of you, and it really stinks. Whoa. Okay. Cool. I'm still not confident enough to go for both of these jumps, so I just go for the first half of it.
Wait, do those domes like attract you to them?
No, not
or
the
like,
no, the
why
stone. The stone ones are just stone.
why didn't you bounce off?
I
Is the ball less bouncy than I think it is?
I landed on it softly enough. I maybe like bounced like a teeny bit, so I don't know if you have like stream audio or whatever, or if it like is just too quiet. But there's like a little teeny bit of a tick.
I have stream audio off because I would be hearing you twice, and also myself.
Yeah. There's like a little bit of a like a clinky clonk, kind of a tippy tap. Please let go of me. Oh my god, that was perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Let go of me! Like, in all of these, like, every time I'm saying let go of me, it's definitely, like, it's just put in there because it's, like, cool that, like, the environment interacts with you in this way. Like, casually, it's like, ooh, all of this technology, but I'm trying to go fast, and I really want the technology to behave. It's kind of like in real life, when you just want the printer to work.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's kind of appropriate as an analogy because printers were invented by aliens that are trying to strip you of your money. Anyway, so like I said, this route has more form changes, but I think just in terms of travel distance, it's actually faster.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like it's easy to underestimate the cost of like general travel as to like explicit things you have to do.
Yeah.
I think that seems like a reasonable thing.
I just like meditated on it, and I realized that it's like not even comparable, and especially because this form change back is free. Like, it costs nothing. You just press the jump button. The only part that I don't like about this route is, for this one, you need to contend with this laser. And I have a hypothesis for how to remove that aspect, but I haven't actually tested it yet, because I'm greedy and I want a better world record than my garbage poo-poo one I got last time.
Wow, you got spam bots in chat.
I got a spam bot?
You got
Oh.
two.
Oh,
Want to
no.
become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers.
Oh
This
no. Damn, I should just like make you a moderator so that you could fucking
Oh, give me the power, baby.
What button do I press?
I have no idea.
Lovely. This is probably something you could get auto mod to handle, actually, now that I think about it.
Probably.
I'm gonna have to look up how people usually solve this problem on Twitch. I still don't know which way is faster, so this time I'm going to try going around this way. Okay, so note to selves so far. Level 2 needs a better skip setup, and this one I need to test the lasers. Oh my, please! Thank you! Okay. It killed me? That's really funny. Actually? Actually. Oh my god. That's the setup. That's the setup. This is how you take as little time as possible in this cutscene, dude.
Oh, you got it to kill you, and then...
Yeah, I did, like... It's not even intentional, but that cutscene was like 20 seconds long at most. Maybe even like 15. That actually saves so much time. Dude, check out this cut. Check out this, like, overall cut that I did on this split right now. I'm gonna need maybe another 30 seconds to get past this final sort of cutscene piece. But...
Okay.
Actually, let me also try something here. Try going directly at it. I'm too low. No, I'm not. Oh my god. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, I don't know if you saw, but it, like, when I dipped out, it, like, shrunk back again.
Yeah, I did.
Check out that time save, baby! Wait, how long?
Wow. Wowie.
So the cutscene was like 15 seconds, maybe 20 if you factor in the fact that I died. But that's definitely the strat now. Like
And
jump.
how long is it usually?
Well, I mean, usually is a strong word, but last time it was 54 seconds
Damn.
because I got the.
So I don't understand. So what happened? So because you died, you got to get a better aim.
Yeah. So because I died, I didn't have any momentum when it started sucking me.
I see.
And the benefits of having no momentum when you get sucked
Hmm.
are that you go straight to the orb instead of it like adding velocity. You know what I mean? Like instead of adding velocity and therefore forcing an orbit out of you, maybe it replaces your velocity. You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah.
Um, and so you no longer orbit. And then, as it happened with that one, my like, it ended up also perfectly sending me to the second one as well. Uh, so like neither of my orbits were goblin orbits. So I mean that's not the entire time save. There were other things that I messed up big time in that level. Oh, that's way too far. You gotta push these so slowly. I hate it. My eventual goal is to memorize the position of every one of these levers,
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
so I
So you
can
don't have
just
to
like
like.
I don't have to watch the environment. I can just watch exactly what I'm doing and like
Yeah.
practice how long it's gonna take. Uh, but I mean, that's definitely not the biggest hit to my performance right now. And then this one, you only want to push it a little bit, a little more. You want to be high enough. Oh, and I fell in the hole. I made this exact same mistake, so this isn't saving time, but it is losing time. Okay, so that was fast. That was slow. Not slower than last time. Oh, do I make it? Oh, I make it, baby.
Wow, this ball really doesn't bounce very high.
It bounces when I want it to, and it doesn't bounce when I don't want it to.
Oh, like if you hold jump, it bounces or
It's
something?
not if you hold jump, it's if you press jump as you hit the ground.
I see.
It will, like, if I don't know if you saw that, but like when I jumped there, when I hit the ground, I like jumped, like bounced up the teeniest, tiniest, littlest bit.
Hmm.
Um, Again, it'll be audio. It'll be audible if you had the stream on. It's like just like there's a little tiny tack from
Yeah.
hitting the ground, and then a second tack from hitting it again because you bopped yourself up in the air. But, you know, it depends on a bunch of stuff. Like, it depends on, like, the surface material. There's ones that are super bouncy. There's ones that are, like, not bouncy at all, like this one. Okay, and this time I'm not gonna fall in the idiot hole. This is the idiot hole. I don't know if you saw it last time. That hole is the idiot hole, and you only are subject to the idiot hole if you push that right lever first instead of the left one.
I see.
And what I did was I fell in the idiot hole last time. Okay, that's right. This is this thing. And then... No, that's right. We want to go this way. And not fall in that idiot hole. I fell in that one last time, too. We punch this lever, and it automatically goes. We hit this lever all the way. And we hit this lever all the way. And this is going to save 1.5 minutes, because I forgot it last time.
Nice.
And I spent 1.5 minutes contending with my mistake. Whoop, that's way too much. You know what? I'm gonna try this. This has a chance of working. Oh, I went too fast. There we go. Okay, so that worked pretty well. I think I might have even done that faster than last time. Okay, let's see if we can get the skip first try. Oh no, I missed. That's okay. I definitely did several hundred tries. Okay, it wasn't 100. It was less. Here's another example. You'll see it like... Oh my god. Oh my, please! Okay, thank you, finally. You'll see, like, every time I'm on the center, it, like, starts to shrink in, and then every time I pass out of the center, it, like, grows again. That's the shit that I'm thinking about. Okay, this is the bane of my existence. Or the first bane of my existence. There's several. Luckily, I practiced it at least a little bit. No! I messed it up already. First try? Let's go, dude. This one's not going to be first try. Yeah, I don't even trust that. First try? Yo, that practice so paid off. Holy fucking shit.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, there's a big like magic tournament going on right now.
Okay.
And the game is like a crazy game going on right now.
Okay.
This guy
I thought you were gasping at my gameplay, which was like very nice
oh,
of
oh no, sorry.
you.
This guy just like mega punted.
Like did a rando?
Oh my god. No, this is like a pro, and he just like completely threw.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, second try is not bad.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. That's insane.
What, that he threw that hard?
Yeah, he threw super hard.
Okay, this is gonna be a gold split right here. Check this shit. Boop bop. Yo, check my split. How big is it?
Oh wait, actually, I think people are saying that it was like he would have lost it. It was kind of a punt, but he would have lost it.
Oh, okay.
Like he gave up percentage points, but yeah, I guess that makes sense.
How big is my cut? I can't see what the number is.
He went from -226 to -437.
Holy moly. That's more than 2 minutes, dude.
Nice.
Okay, there's some theoretical skips in this level. I'm gonna mention that again, because that's like also the perfect time to say it. I mentioned it last run, but it is now more relevant in this after this run, because I'm finally at that level where I'm not making the dumb mistakes and I have the mindfulness to admit it.
Nice.
Okay, this is not good, but we can maybe make it good. No. We got it anyway! Okay. No. I'm dead. This is easily savable, though. Okay, I think I did at least as good as the other guy did on this one. Previous segment, -33. Hell yeah. Dude? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Just stop doing dumb shit, dude. Just play good. explain this section here, but it does indeed exist. I don't think it teaches you anything really, other than that these gates are also gates. Like, it just gives you a second reminder that that's how those gates work. And since I'm giving myself notes to myself in the future, I still want to reroute this one, but I've thought about it, and one, not only is it not that important, but two, you're not going to save that much from a better route here. So Waterworld is going to remain as it is for a while. Which means there is a chance I actually lose time on this split just from accidents. I don't remember how many accidents I did in this one last time, but I don't think it was that many. I think there were only a few of them. It's not like the other levels where I made major accidents and many of them. This one I thought actually went well.
Kevin Costner's Waterworld.
Yeah. It's not actually his Waterworld, he was just an actor. Okay, what was the strat here? The strat was do this, and then go grab Ice Ball. Nope, that's a bad one. I want to bounce left and not right. Okay, so we're just doing it the slow way now. Oh my god, I saved that. Legendary. That's okay. Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, come on. Okay. This is just a natural level of anger to have when you're submerged in water, is what I'm learning. There's no amount of zen that will teach you to stay calm when the screen looks like this, dude. Holy fucking moly. Okay, I don't remember if it's left or right at this point. That looks like it's left. Okay, okay, okay. I get it. You vape.
BRB and get more coffee.
Good luck. once again, note to self, it is technically faster, at least I believe so, if we be the metal marble and not the ice marble. For this one, but that requires knowing how to get out on that opposite side, and I don't, so I'm just not gonna bother. It means you don't have to do that fire section the wrong way. You just have to do it with different physics. Which, I mean, like, it's not like either of them is that hard to learn, but...
I'm back.
Hello. Just kind of gibbering to myself. Which way we leave here? We leave this way. It's so hard to see until right at the end. Okay, okay, thank you. Okay. Dare I? Oh, I dare! Oh, I dare! Oh my god, that's the fast one. That's the fast navigation. Okay. Now it's time for the Rings of Hell. Unlike actual hell, there are more than 9 rings. The reason I'm not going the full 35 meters per second here is because all of these platforms, they're slightly raised, and so if you're going at them at speed, you're going to get a really big bounce. It's not going to be really big, but it's going to be bigger than you want it to be, and it's going to send you into the water. Which is, of course, undesirable. So yeah, if you want to count how many rings hell has, you better get started. It's going to take you all the time, because I'm not going to fall down even once. Ha ha ha. This is inefficient, almost definitely. That was only slightly inefficient. Okay, now that's a checkpoint. Which means if I fall down, I only go to here instead of all the way back. It's okay to take different paths with Fireball, because he just has different physics. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm just built different. It's really weird, because, like, in this one, it's like... Okay, When you're metal, it's like the other way. The jumps are the scary part. But when you're fireballs, because you're more slippery, um, it's the tiny platforming that's the scary part.
Hmm.
Like, you go up to speed faster, so the jumps don't freak you out as much, but you're slipperier, so like managing yourself does freak you out more.
Hmm.
Which, I mean, I gotta say, like, masterstroke of design from the fellas at Venineth team, I gotta say. Like, a lot of thought went into this game.
Nice.
So technically, it would be fast to launch yourself over the water and trampoline mechanic yourself over the water. Because that's actually why the trampoline mechanics existed in the trials. It's to teach you about this idea of trampolining, and then water acts like a trampoline to metal ball.
I see. That's cool. Is metal ball default?
Yeah. Now, I have a very sad story, which was on my casual playthrough. I was a dingus, and I was hyper-focused on the fact that the trials taught me this stuff. And what I did was I completely beefed it. Why am I going up this way? There's like a significantly smarter elevator to take, isn't there? No, actually, no. These are the best stairs. That's right. These are the most consistent stairs, and I'm a baby. Whoa! Whoa! No! 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 That's bad. I'm just gonna reset that and see where I reset to. Why did I have that much speed? I'm actually careless. Anyway, I have a very sad story, which was I didn't know the casual way to do this when I was playing casually, so I did some dumb trampoline shit with the water, and it's definitely not intended because I like skipped a portion that like teaches you how the like ice ball mechanics work in this level. Like I'm just like a moron all around, basically. I was like, oh, the trials are teaching you about trampoline, and I fell in the water, and it acts like a trampoline. So clearly, this is intended, and not the very easy jump to the part of the section that actually teaches you how the ice ball works in a controlled environment, instead of just expecting you to reason it out from the fact that it's ice and your cultural knowledge of ice and marbles. I made it. So I can't remember if it was in my PB or if it was in my practice sesh, but I fell off like a whole bunch of times here, and it made me real sad. So I am now making active efforts to not fall off on this level. Or I guess on this section. Careful with this one. There's no sense in ruining a good thing. No! 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 I'm so bad. I'm actually the worst. I literally might as well restart that than navigate that water section. That's how strongly I feel about this water section. ice ball, and now we climb with ice ball. And I hate this, but not as much as I hate the water section. And I never remember to jump left out of this hole. Just do it slowly. It's so much better to do it slowly than it is to fall off several times. Yeah, okay, now I remember, that was one of my mistakes. I fell off several times there. So one thing that's cool is these pipes have, like, scratches in them. And they're obviously scratches, but when you go fast, they look like speed lines.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's my one fun fact about this game. And now we just have to do the last one. And this one could use a little bit of routing, but I think I have the casual route is, like, good enough. There's maybe a way to, like, not do it cash. But, I don't know, it looks kind of sus. It looks like if you tried to sequence break it, the devs, like, thought about that and specifically set it up so that it punishes you if you try. Yeah, like, so, I mean, you've been seeing that there's, like, if I'm an ice ball and there's pools of water and you jump in it, it, like, freezes it over, right?
Yeah.
If you try to do that, like, in the ocean, like the huge bodies of water that exist, it just kind of freezes a local spot around you and traps you in a shell and forces you to, like, reset yourself. It's,
that's funny.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's almost like humiliating. It's like they're trying to humiliate you with it. That, like, you thought that this was a good idea, and we're gonna punish you into not doing it, because I get that you're clever, but actually we don't want you to do that. So I feel like the devs were, like, on their game for this world because they just no skip ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nice.
Maybe there is something, but it successfully hid itself from me. Let's put it that way. Here we don't want to go too fast either, because if we go slowly enough, we can just land directly on the platform instead of bouncing off in a random direction. Oh, I didn't land directly in the... Oh no, that's bad. I don't remember how to be underwater here. Okay, I believe that. That definitely happened. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth here. Can I make it up here from here? Nope, it doesn't even stretch that far. That's disappointing. Like, really forces you to do it casually in this one. They, like, were so immensely proud of how they scripted it that they were like, okay, and you're not allowed to do anything weird. If there is going to be a skip in this section, it's going to be of the form you climb up something that they didn't intend you to, and that height just sort of lets you leave or something, you know what I mean? Like, it just, like, lets you disregard any and all plans that they had. Because this level goes really high up, and that's sort of how it gets most of its inaccessibility, just by being very tall. Please let me out, glass. Thank you. You were nice to me that time. How far are we into the run already? Like, this should be like 90 minutes almost. Yeah.
You're one... yeah.
Thank you for hanging out and keeping me sane. Please.
No worries.
Thank you. And we don't go for the metal ball, we go for the ice ball. Because we need to refreeze it. Okay, now I didn't spend like 30 seconds trying to get over that thing again. I'm gonna spend it here instead, haha. JK. So I escaped inefficiently last time. This is only slightly less inefficient. Mostly because I'm not insisting on sneaking around the walls like I'm Spider-Man or some shit, and instead I'm just paying the elevator toll.
Gotta pay the elevator toll.
Like, I mean, it's not that you gotta, but it's faster to...
Did you ever watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Just like the first episode, or maybe like also the second or something, and I'm just like, couldn't handle it. It's too much.
There's some episode where they put on like a play for some reason,
Okay.
and Danny DeVito's character plays this like troll,
Okay.
and he has this song that's like, it goes like, "You gotta pay the troll toll to get in that boy's hole," and everyone's like, wait, what the hell is that? Right?
Uh-oh. Okay, and this is where my practice hopefully pays off. I practiced these levels before I started, so hopefully I don't beef them as a result of that practice. So this is the one where jumping off the right side is actually the good skip. I don't know how I got my wires crossed there, but for the one where I said it was a skip last time, there's actually a better skip. That is a lot more consistent. No. Okay, that's okay. That's rookie mistake. Here we jump. Oh no, I didn't even go far enough. Okay. Zen. Chill out vibes. PMA. I hate that it goes so fast. I really dislike the speed at which it operates. Because my brain doesn't go that fast. Okay, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is gonna save a bunch of time. The ability to have done this correctly. Instead of freaking out. Now this is the one where I thought the big brain skip was to go right, but actually it's to go left. Because it's so much more consistent. It's a shorter skip, but again, like, it's consistent, and also that, like, it sets up your checkpoints in a way that going right doesn't. So the task would go right, but the smart players of video game would go left. Oh. Oh, 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 okay, okay. Okay. Okay.
Wow, I can't believe you didn't fall there.
I can't believe I didn't fall there either. I'm gonna fall here. Yeah. Luckily that is not that big of a time loss because of checkpoints. And now we fall this way, and now we jump on this guy, and we're gonna gain a bunch of speed that we don't want. Luckily, I foresaw that. So I want to go this way. And then, do we want to go that way? I think we want to go this way. No, we don't! I juked myself. You just always want to go straight, dude. Always go straight. Yeah, I renamed the splits. This one is very much more dark bramble-y in terms of vibe. The other one is just scary and fast.
This is very dark ramble.
Yeah, like this section right here especially, like... extremely vibes. Unrepentantly vibes. I need a drink of water. Okay. Alright, now these are the ones where I don't have skips and I don't have strats and I just have to hope. Okay, I'm good. Okay, this is the one where if I make this jump, I get to a checkpoint. If if I don't make this jump, I am a clown and a moron. But of course, if you're really good, you don't even need the checkpoint. You just keep on trucking to the next checkpoint. Oh! There's a checkpoint on this one, and we didn't even need the previous one. Okay, this is where we want to build up speed for 12 hours. And then this is the one where we don't want to build up too much speed, where we just want to try to jump it slow. And then, because I've been burned one too many times, here we go the safe way, which is to go up and then back down. Now here we have to go fast. Oh no, it's not this one though where we have to go fast. It's the gold one. I keep forgetting. Okay. You're so close. You're so close. Oh my god, did I first try that? Did I even fall down on this one? Oh my god. We're popping. We're popping. Okay, this is the one with the you're forced to build up speed at one point to climb correctly. See, in terms of the trials exist to teach you stuff, I actually don't know what these trials are teaching you, just sort of as a cohesive whole. I mean, there was one that teaches you to like be okay with going fast. That's the first one. The second one teaches you to be okay with not being able to see too far ahead. And then I can't actually say what the lesson is in numbers 3 and 4. And I also don't know why they're relevant for the fucking hexagon level. So that is still a mystery to me. Okay. And then I want to play it safe on this one because there's no checkpoint near here. There's no checkpoint until you bounce off a couple of these potato chips. There's a checkpoint from here, maybe. Or maybe from here. In any case, I got to it. And this is the speed bump. This is the one where you... Well, okay, actually, speed bump implies a different thing. Oh! First try. First try, dude. I'm insane. God, that's gonna be so many minutes saved over my sorry ass last time.
Nice.
Where I was just freaking out forever. Dude, what? How many minutes is that? 11:21. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Imagine throwing this lead away. Holy, I could do it. I'm definitely capable. That's like in my repertoire.
Hmm.
I'm definitely capable of like losing all 10 of these minutes, dude. I do not doubt my abilities.
Can always happen.
Okay, that's a time save over last time. Because last time I had tiny Brian energy. This is a time save over last time. Because I know exactly where I'm going this time. And now, do we first try this? The angular momentum section? Do we first try it? Just, I need your professional opinion.
Sorry, what?
Oh, we don't first try it. We don't first try it.
What is this current ball mode?
I don't know. I don't have a name for it. This is the one that lets you see, these sort of invisible blocks. It, like, they, like, show up if you're close. And furthermore, you interact with them, like you have collision with them. So sometimes it reveals platforms, sometimes it blocks off parts of the world that would normally be accessible. I haven't come up with a name with it. I mean for it. So if you want to be the first to name it, then...
So you can't, like, just memorize where the things are. You don't interact with them.
No, you can memorize them. They're, like, exactly the same. I just mean that, like, you have collision with them in this mode, and you don't have collision with them in every other mode.
Right. So it's not like a... It's not like the Eye of Truth or the Lens of Truth in Majora's Mask, where all it does is show you where stuff is.
No. You can memorize where they are, but you still have to be in the mode to use it. It would be smart to memorize where they are, because you have a very sort of, like, localized view of them. Like, I'll see what I can do for, like, showing you sort of how far around me it reaches. But for some of them, it's, like, coded so you can see them from far away, but for some of them, it's coded that you can only see it from super, super close. Like here, this is an example of one where you can only see it, like, close to you. So going fast through this section would indeed require memorizing what the shape looks like and having extreme confidence in your ability to read that on the fly. That's like far, far future for this level, I feel like. Like, it's like such an intensive memory operation.
Yeah.
So that's our next goal over there, but it's going to be blocked by a wall, so we have to actually go around the back route.
Cool. I'm going to bounce for a little bit. And I'll
yeah,
be
that's
back in a
fine.
bit.
I will be here. I'm not going anywhere. It's too fast. Why did I bounce? Why did I jump? It's definitely the, like, smooth brain take right there, is to jump. Okay, and never trust. Never trust. Not in this game. Never trust, dude. This might not be enough. No, we're good. No, 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 no. Never trust. Never trust, dude. Never trust. There's no such thing as trust. Yep. I trusted. I trusted. Actually, you know what? That is a good idea. We'll do it from here. Thank you, game. I still don't trust you. But thank you. Yeah, that didn't work either. I actually can't explain what is going on here. I think I need to go from here. I think that's the play. Okay, you're joking. Please, give me that one. Thank you. I just had to ask nicely. Okay. There's still a lot more throwing ahead of us. Don't get cocky. Nope, I wanted to go left, not right. Okay. Okay. So, route change here. I'm gonna go right instead of left. Last time I just picked arbitrarily. This time I actually thought about it a teeny bit, and I think that this might be better. It is distasteful in that the orbs exist, but I mean, you're We're gonna have to do them sometime. Fucking figures. No. Jumping was not the play! I thought it was gonna do the standing speed boost. Okay, okay. I had a thought, actually. The thought was, what if I go around the back? I hate this, I hate this, I hate this so much. Because it tries to suck you in. No, 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 no. Please, just put it down. Put down the gun. You're gonna kill somebody. Okay, as is true of this entire run, not panicking is so much better in terms of completing it fast and safe. I am saving so much time. Jump down there, because there's a thing that's too high to climb. I do want to go here, though. That's okay. Small mistakes are better than large mistakes. So, the important part about this one is jump up here, press this button. It's over here, actually. And then here's the route change. We go here first, and then we go to the other one. I think this actually saves a little bit of time and space. I mean, maybe I'm making shit up here, but it's worth a shot. At the very least, we can compare afterwards, because now we'll have footage of both. And I can subtract mistakes, of course. No, going about this the wrong way. Need to go further around the rim. Here's this thing, and now we look for this thing here. Right? Yeah, now we go around here and climb up this. Right. That's gonna be my mantra, dude. Small mistakes are better than large mistakes. Didn't let me out. I'm so mad. Okay, you know what? Like, this is pornographic is what this is. That was 2. I forgot my own mantra, dude. Never trust. If that falls in the hole. Are you kidding? Okay. I was about to be angry. Joking. You put me back. What? What? This is gonna be a baffling time loss. Oh no, I'm gonna fall in the hole, aren't I? Okay, we're 2 for 2 on not actually falling into the hole, even when we should have. Okay. Just chill out. Okay, I'm gonna slobber all over this thing just to make sure that it respawns me here. Okay, and now my reasoning for this is that this is actually closer to the exit. No, just this way, this way, this way. Thank you. And I don't remember how this works, but if you go too fast, that's bad. That's bad. Really? That was too fast for you? Okay, fine. No jump. No jump. That one you're happy with. Okay. Okay, okay, that's just... I'm... The mental, dude. I'm losing the mental. Didn't I do something like overshoot it last time? That would be absolutely classic of me. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good exit. More like that, please. I'm a lunatic. Okay, so bit of time lost over perfect, but hella time saved over my last version of whatever the hell this was. Which, honestly, I'm happy for me. So I'm specifically jumping off this way, one, so I don't fall in the holes, but two, I need to be able to gather enough speed to jump this gap. I guess it's not a lot of speed that you need. Yes, I get it. You vape. Whew. Okay, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing on time? We save time, I think. Just a little bit. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't that bad, and or the mistakes that I made in this one were as bad. I mean, you know what? Fair enough. Nope. This is not basketball. There is no need to dribble. Just climb up the stairs. Okay. One try on the skip. Oh my god. You're joking. You're pretending. I'm gonna lose time over my splits, but that's okay. that's okay. It was pretty optimized anyway. Okay. Okay. Alright, so there's a skip here from doing it the way that I did last time. And you need to... Yeah, like, it kills you if you do it wrong. And I actually can't explain. And then I'm going to need to flip this as well because of this. And I might lose time on this split too. But that's okay. These were pretty well optimized, and there's not a whole lot else you can do on them. And now we're finally done with all of those. Oh, I didn't lose time. I gained time. Nice. So if we fall too far, we miss the hole. So let's not miss the hole. So this time, turn your brain on. Don't miss your bus stop. Right. Okay, whatever. So now we go to the orb. Why do this quickly when you can do it correctly? Okay. These brain sections, I need to... I really gotta not sleep on these. Because... they just do stuff to your angular momentum, dude. Those visual glitches, by the way, were the camera passing through the plane of the mirror. Just in case you were curious, because I think that also happened last time in a couple of spots, and I didn't have the presence of mind to say why. But I do think that I should encode as much of my knowledge as possible into these runs so that other people can just watch them and immediately figure out how to play and what they might be experiencing at any given moment. Because there's a lot that this game attempts to teach you and in some cases fails. Hole in one, baby! So here we gotta fall carefully, because getting stuck in that garbage is such a mess. I don't think I've ever not had my butthole clenched for that section. And then I don't think I've ever not messed this section up. So there's a first time for everything, right? No. Just chill out, dude. Easy time save. Just from doing it normally. Like, holy moly. The other thing that I want to mention, that this is another sort of long-term mystery. I think your camera orientation affects how your like analog stick accelerates you in exploitable ways. I mean, obviously it affects how your analog stick goes, because if you turn your camera, forward is still forward. But, I mean, I think that like the vertical angle has some effect that is non-trivial to explain, but is possibly exploitable for speed purposes. Like maybe it cancels your momentum faster if you're trying to change directions. Which, I mean, you know, more control and optimization over movement tech is always good. So for this one, let's not beat around the bush. We want to go this way. And then we want to just fly directly into the telly. Oh, yeah, we're orbiting. Oh boy, we're orbiting. Thank you. So I know I said it wasn't fast to bounce, but in this world it's complicated to say because there's so much terrain that just, like, I hate dealing with. There's so much just, like, awful terrain that if you try to roll in it, you're gonna cry. Piss your pants, maybe. So I just bounce there instead of, you know, doing that. So here's a fun trick that doesn't make this literally faster. It's probably slower compared to, like, you know, TAS, but it's faster for humans, and the reason is because you go the other way and you can use your eyes instead of your brain, you know? You don't have to walk on the invisible path. You can use the visible one. And then, of course, falling off here is a time waste, but, you know. It's just my specialty. Nope. I got too excited by my own momentum, and I didn't realize where it was going. Okay. So this level. I still haven't thought of a good route for it, but it needs one desperately. There's just so much crap to do. And so many things that can go wrong, too. I don't think I've ever not lost time in practice to, like, some dumb thing happening. Did I go far enough? Yeah, I should have just trusted. So Gravity Ball is not subject to the bounciness of this ice water. Which is definitely a factor in routing this shit. Be careful about your momentum with these, because you can very easily just fling yourself off and waste time by thinking that you're Gucci, but you're not actually Gucci. You're some knockoff of Gucci. So here you want to fall off like this. And once again, oh my god, please, thank you. Once again, be careful about your entry. Yeah, I definitely wanted to do that. Thanks for noticing. You're very observant, video game. You're too observant, you should stop. Just get up on the platform, dude. Thank you. Point about the routing stuff is that you necessarily have to change forms back and forth and back again. Also, a little tip, if you ever get too excited, you fall off the edge. So, to prevent yourself from getting excited, this is the optimal way to get back to the telly, and you do need to get back to the telly unless you can somehow summon a bounce that'll get you up to that very tall thing, right? This thing is very high up off the ground, so unless you can summon a bounce that's appropriate, you're SOL, baby. So this is another improvement, is... okay, that didn't work. So now let's hope that something of this sort will work. Oh, the fucking gravity. Oh my god, please, please, dude, please. Actually, maybe I can use this. I didn't use it correctly. Okay, whatever. Let's just here's the thing that I know how to do. It's spam jump on this and get lucky. Oh, please, 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 please. Hello? So you can just fall off, and it even launches you outwards. This is not ideal. I still don't have a good route for this. Or I guess it's more like a micro for how to do this. And the dumb thing about it is that you have to do it twice, unless, of course, you can do a high bounce on command. Specifically, if you can jump over those mountains, you can get up to the spaceship zone. Yes, I get it. It's not an optimal entry, but I mean, it's an entry. Okay, just get this right first try. Don't get excited, please. This is not the time to celebrate. Of course, because it is never possible to climb this on your first try, second try is the best you can hope for. It's not literally never possible, it's just I'm really bad at this video game. Okay, so, new route for this one, relative to my last run. As long as I could just stop. Please. Okay, whatever. Anyway, new route for the section. I, came up with it as I was running it last time. Oh my god. You're joking, dude. I hate Void Ball. Please! Please! Thank you! I need a setup for that. I'm going to lose my absolute marbles. This is the route. You do this one first. Please, dude. then you do these two. And I don't think it matters what order you do them in, but I do them in this one now. Because I have no idea what the approach angle is. The optimal sort of solution if you're coming from the teleporter area. But the optimal solution from this area is to get stuck. No, I'm joking. It's over here. And then you just... Normally this doesn't happen. But you know, sometimes you just have to lose 10 seconds. I gotta lose them, dude. I just gotta lose them. So... Oh no, I'm orbiting! Okay, thank gosh. Okay, so once again, the Holy Grail is to summon a bounce that way. I don't know how yet. I've never been able to. So for now we just do it the lame way, which is going around the back. And now, I present to you a consistent version of Spaceship Skip. It still takes like maybe 1 or 2 tries, but I made the realization that it's okay to fall into the telly if you don't do it at too high of a speed, because if you're at a low enough speed when you fall into the telly, then you stay on the platform on that side, which, I mean, that's like any person who's like actually thinking would realize that, but I don't actually think. I don't know how. I just pretend that I do for internet points. Oh no, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Stop roughly around here. And that's the skip. It's consistent now because you're allowed to fall in. And I just, you know, thought about how to do it now. Instead of, like, crying and hoping and praying, I engaged my brain. Yep, I figured I would be too close for that. And this is where we lose some time here. Again, it's all okay. We're still saving boatloads of time here from not making dumb mistakes. That's the level. So in case you were wondering, I call it Spaceship Skip because the section you're skipping by doing it is a spaceship. It's fun if you know how. I didn't know how when I did it casually, so I hated it. So I'm like, if I could skip this, I would love to. And it was the first thing that I came up with. Because the spaceship sucks. Like, casually it sucked for me because I just didn't get it. I'm not smart enough for the puzzles. But now, as a speed game, it sucks because it's slow. Dude, it's so much time wasted. So one thing I realized about these help drones is that they disappear after you listen to them. So if I turn around... Oh, never mind. That one's still fine. But the one in the sand disappears. Or I guess the ones in the sand. There's more than one. Oh, no, that's bad. That's... Yeah, there's no way to save that. Luckily, there's so many minutes to save in this level. Even with my skips, I just did them bad. I just didn't use my brain. So I feel like this would make a cool racing game, actually. Once everybody knows what the route is, it would make a very good racing game. Because there's so many, like, little things about it that can be done differently, and they save or lose a boatload of time. Which, I mean, maybe it's not, like, super fun to race a game where that's that capricious unless you're perfect, but it definitely makes for good high-stakes racing. So, here's an example of the help drone disappearing. That's how you do that without messing up. Just hug the wall. And now it's time to not lose so much time on this skip. We're gonna not lose 4 minutes this time, because we're gonna remember what happened last time. So this part of the skip, where you slam the lever, this was actually in the previous guy's world record. I kind of thought he didn't, just because he missed a whole bunch of other stuff. But... oh my god, is it gonna not let me this time? Did I just run my mouth? Did I just talk shit, get hit? Is that what happened? I think this might have actually happened to him too last time. There we go. Okay, and now I need to nudge it out. And this was my mistake last time. I didn't realize how far you had to nudge it out. Or more accurately, I didn't remember how far you had to nudge it out. Because it's my first run, and it was so much time lost by then already. So you do want to run up, and I'm actually probably going to want to... Well, maybe, we'll see. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna angle it up a little bit. Anyway, it doesn't matter how long I take here, because I'm already gonna be taking less than 4 minutes on this trick, which is such a time save, dude. So after you press it, you can kill yourself, and in this case, we did end up hitting this checkpoint. So we actually lose a lot of time here if we fail. But of course, I mean, for the swagger, you definitely have to go for the skip. Yeah, see, the secret is you don't go so fast. Like, just slow it down there, Chief. General, if you will. I had some more thoughts about this game. Specifically about this part of the route. One sec. Just want to get this so I don't look like a fool when I miss it. This isn't, like, for this first half... This is indeed the optimal one to do second. If you go out, like, for the first, like, okay, so it's halves and then halves again, right? So I'm just gonna call them quarters. The first quarter has a really long segment to get to here. It's longer than this segment that we just did. So the first quarter has a really long segment. The second quarter does not have that long of a segment. Why do I go so slow? Is it something to do with not being in the center? Like, do I really want to press it when it's... Like, what is this? Like, I'm not hallucinating, right? Like, that was like just actually going wrong, right? Anyway, to get to here, you have to do a much longer segment. So the first two quarters are best ordered in that order. The second two I haven't thought about, but I'm still pretty sure that this is the optimal order. Oh no. Like, these set pieces, they're so good, but they have to work correctly. These are some very good set pieces, and the fact that they work most of the time is great. But since they don't work all the time, you have to... No! You have to... Oh my god, really? That's the checkpoint here? Okay, I thought this was... Okay. I'm gonna focus just so that I don't make another dumb mistake like that. That was close. That was close to dumb. Anyway, so the third and fourth quarters, I haven't put as much thought into those. So that is another note to self. my god. Okay. So, pretty sure you just go all the way with that one, and then we can pull it back afterwards. Yeah, and then we need to pull it back. And then this we can re-rotate it just a little teeny weeny bit. No, actually re-rotate it the other way. No, maybe it's this one needs to be moved. No, wrong move. This is a bit of time loss over the other one, but again, I'm just happy to be here, folks. Kind of a miracle that this is possible, that the checkpoints don't completely destroy you. Because they have every right to, you know? Like... and yet, they don't. So the exit is that way, so we want to go that way. Might as well all the way up, why not? That was almost slow. I'm really good at that. Don't move it too far, make it easy on yourself. So the point of doing that checkpoint is not maybe super clear in my last run, but in this run it's a lot more obvious that it just resets the thing. Okay, bud. Okay, buddy. I believe you. That's me failing the skip. It's okay. It happens a lot. Be a little bit more speedy, Gonzalez. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, and we're on our way. So... I definitely bungled that section in the PB as well. So we are still kicking asses and taking names. I need to learn to do this fast. Like, just remember, you know? Is that enough? That is not enough. now the bodyguard. Sorry I don't have a smarter name for you than bodyguard or butler. Because, I mean, the work you do, honestly, true patriot. Right. We don't have to jump back in the hole, we can just leave. No! Corner cutting. Okay, that's just my fault. I'm like sloppy again. We're still in the green, baby. We're still in the green. Slam you like at least halfway here. So we want that. Okay. Like thereabouts. My angle is wrong, but maybe this will still be right. I always do the left one first, and I should do the right one first. Let's go, baby. Baby steps, or are we gonna speed it this time? Nope. That's why you don't speed it, because... And that's why there's a correct angle for this one, because it sets the respawn based on the correct angle. Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever. Let's just cash in that cut. Fat cut, dude. 4-minute cut. Five-minute cut. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. This is officially hype. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so afraid. Like... too fast, because I don't actually know off the top of my head where the... Oh my god. Yep. You do want to go too fast next time. Because then you might be able to make that fucking cycle next time. Okay. So, I prefer the safety of this. One, because you don't have to contend with that jump, and two, because you are sort of getting used to the speed. There's like some weird speed mechanics about being this far out. Like, you definitely need to, like, keep pace. Right? If you just stand in one spot. No, dude, why did I go for it? Why did I go for it? Why did I go for it? It's actually tragic. Okay, whatever. I failed it like 3 or 4 times in the PB, so one fail is still acceptable. Like, the trick is basically that you need to land where it's going to be and not where it is. Alright, which sort of, like, changes your view of the whole situation by a weird amount. Okay, okay, that's still fast. That's still fast. Oh my god, where's the exit? It's all the way around on the other side. Oh my god. Whatever, still fast. But, in a future version of this route, when I don't fail everything, I'm definitely going to need to remember which direction to go around so that I spend as little time as possible actually getting to the exit. Of course, slowing down because I can't aim. Let's go, dude. I don't trust the geometry, dude. The flat surfaces are not flat. Sorry, I alt-tabbed for a sec. I don't know, that probably cuts the sound, but... during a useless moment, so I just wanted to make sure that I was actually recording, because I would never forgive myself if I didn't have this PB recorded. It's too good. I'm too hype about it, dude. Okay. Cancel momentum. Kinda, sorta. Less bounces than last time, so this is technically faster. Doesn't really matter though, because this is not the one where I need to save time. This is just a place where I need to not lose time. Do I go for the jump? Yep, I went for it. Please, dude, holy moly. Every single time. I get so scared that you're gonna roll away. So here's a weird thought. I think that the pitch has something to do with the what's it called? I think the pitch has something to do with how fast you get launched. It's just a weird thought that I had. Maybe it's only dependent on which planets you go between, though. Requires further testing. But I don't know, I just felt like that launch was a pretty slow one, and usually it's not. Again, I could just as easily be making that up. I'm high on time save, dude. Got me horngry. Because I'm on a good pace, I'm gonna do the crash avoidance, which consists of going left here instead of right. Because when I was practicing, every time I went right, I crashed. And I can't explain it. I really can't. Something I might even just want to like bring up to the devs because it's so like atrocious. Just like there's a crash here, and it seems to be from something that like shouldn't even have that big of an effect on things. Like I'm assuming the crash is because you're a gravity ball and it wants to pull you to the gravity thing. So maybe I was just like falling too close and actually going right still is optimal, but it didn't feel that way, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I tried a whole bunch of different variations of falling down on the platform, and it's just that platform that crashes. So I really don't have an explanation for that. In any case, that's why I turned left there. All my other turns are more or less scripted in terms of, like, it's, like, route, like shortness. But for that one, it's probably longer, but doesn't crash. Let's get a bit of speed. Okay, please just let me up. Thank you. Whew. Okay, and now don't waste time, go to the right. So this is the teleporter maze, and I made a mistake there last time, which was I went slightly too fast and I fell into the hot. Like, it's not even really lava, it's just like a firewall in the sense of like Ocarina of Time, you know? But in this game, that's a one-hit kill, so we jump here, then we slow down here, and then we just jump in slowly. Another rest of this is just jumping slowly. Sometimes you pick up speed for... I can't actually explain why. I think you may be bouncing off of that thing, or the top. So yeah, this is teleporter skip. Or maybe it's not even a skip, it's just like realizing what the mechanics are. But it definitely makes you think like you have to explore. Because for the entire game up till now, they've been paired. Well, actually, that's not true. There's one instance that they weren't paired, and maybe that's your hint. But the point is still that the way that that maze works is it's not even a maze. You just take the first telly and then take a second telly that isn't like the return telly there, and then every single one is scripted after that. They're all scripted to go to the same place. It's just supposed to make you feel like you're scared and lost. But then there's like fuckery afoot because it like very clearly like, you know, one of them it gives you only one, and then it also sends you to space. You know, it's supposed to like make you rethink how you think about the game, even though all teleporters are paired like that. Again, except for those few, and yeah, the one exception that I'm talking about is in that purple and green room from Brain World. There is a single teleporter that is like paired wrong. It takes you back to the color change, and because it's meant to be like if you go there with a green one. I mean, sorry, if you go there with purple instead of green, then you go there and you're like, oh shit, I actually needed green. But then the teleporter that's right there beside it is convenient for going back and changing to green. Not useful for routing purposes, so I'm just saying this for like, for the sake of, you know, completeness. I don't think any optimal route is going to include that teleporter for that room. I'm open to being wrong, but I somehow doubt it. And of course I never think about which way to exit this elevator, so I never remember which way to exit this elevator. I'm gonna guess it's that way. I'm wrong, it's this way. So I think that's like forward with respect to the way you enter it. Checkpoint, and that one is forgiving. This one is not so forgiving. And then this one is forgiving, which I needed because somehow my jump input failed. But again, that's why I have an input viewer. And then this one is easy, and then this one, you have to remember to turn. Right. Oh no! That's okay. I'm just gonna... Pretty sure it stats you here, so it's fine. That is only a minor time loss. That's not smart. That's me being dumb. That's now a major time loss. I mean, not enough to blow my lead, of course, obviously, but it's still worth beating myself up about. It's very clearly setting you up on a diagonal here. Very clearly setting you up on a diagonal. For some reason, it's so clench-worthy, you know? Like... So in here we go right. Yeah. And... I could have not jumped, but I decided to jump because, I mean, you know, I'm not a maker of good decisions. Alright, so this one was... I could stay in this corner, I think. The next elevator is going to be the one where you want to go across. Yeah. Yeah, and this one you do a UE, and the next one we're going to go across. So there's a jump coming up that I bragged about making in my last run, and that there's absolutely no chance in hell that I make it in this one. Are you kidding? Oh my god, I did it again. I actually... I'm so surprised by that once again I forgot that I would actually want to take that side because I want the run up here. Okay, so that actually might be consistent then. Just like your jump is always so perfect there, or at least my jump. I mean, there's definitely room to time it wrong. Cause like, okay, so what's happening there is if you hit a corner with your marble, you can technically go in any angle, right? It's just like some of them are harder to hit than others. So I feel like that shouldn't be consistent, you know? And yet, this is the second time that I've gotten it. Last time I played it off like a brag, like, yeah, that's the skip that I knew existed, but I was just so ready for this game to end, you know? So we're not going to see a half-hour cut overall. I think that's too big of an ask. We're actually going to start throwing because it's fun, I guess. Fuck. I don't have an explanation. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to see a half-hour cut overall. I might even do this level slower than my PB did. But, once again, I'm already so happy about the existing time save. Okay, buddy, pal, friend of mine. You've got to stop doing this to me. I am already excited because at first I was like 3:30. There's no way I'm gonna get that this quickly. I thought that like the mistakes that I made were not actually as expensive as they were in my PB. So I think this is the start of like the game actually being a good speed game. Like this is the route that makes it interesting. All of these skips are easy. All of them are consistent, or can be made consistent. I mean, there's still that shit in World 2. I'm just rambling at this point to soothe myself. Yeah, so this is the one where we can go across. This is the maze. So, it was maybe not clear in my last run, but again, it's like regardless of whether or not it was clear, I should say it in this one. If you die at any point in this maze, you go back to the start. So, it's like, it feels like, man, you should be able to do it fast, but it's like not worth it to lose it right at the end. And I think you can even lose it on the stairs here. I'm pretty sure you can lose it on the stairs and get sent all the way back. I don't actually remember where the checkpoint is here, but it is, it's tragic, really. So you don't want to go across this way, because that's how you're forced to. And then here, I'm going to go across this way, because that's how you're forced to here.
How's it going?
Hello, I'm on the last level, and my last split was like 24 minutes or something ahead, which is absolutely bonkers.
Nice. I told you you were going to cut more time than you thought.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I don't know, man. Maybe I just like underestimated all the mistakes, you know? Just like, oh, this is not actually taking that much time, but
Yeah.
I'm now realizing that like being able to do it consistently is so important. Like,
Yeah. Totally.
just like every death is usually far away from a checkpoint. You know what I mean? So maybe not literally every death, but you know, like most of the deaths that you make in this game are far away from checkpoints, which is brutal for time.
Yeah.
Because you just think of it as like, oh, I'm just going to this place and doing this thing. You don't even like think about the time cost. Okay, and now just don't fuck it up. Oh my god, I fucked it up.
I was like, he's going pretty fast here.
Yeah, I started slowing myself down, and I thought it was gonna be enough. It wasn't enough. Just do it baby mode. Just do it baby mode. It like, so actually what would happen is like you could take it safely at that speed if you have the presence of mind to like specifically turn. Because if you redirect your speed, it's easier than slowing down. You know what I mean? Just linearly. That's like a quirk of the physics that I've definitely noticed. But I like never have the presence of mind to do that because I'm just such a huge baby. Yeah, see, we're even losing time on the split because of some of the mistakes that I ended up doing. I ended up doing this split pretty gosh dang darn fast. Oh yeah, that's right. Here's the strat here. You reset so that you get more of a speed boost. trampoline here. And then we're out in space. And we need to look at the Venineth logo. And then your ball disappears, and it zooms in on the logo. And then you go to Fractal World, where the end of the game is. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm really happy with this. I smashed my goal immediately.
Nice.
And it really looks like this game is going to go down to like 315, like with the mistakes coming out of this run removed.
Yeah. I believe it. I still think I believe in the sub 3 hour.
That's a little too much. I feel like that's a little too far. That's going to require like skips. You know what I mean? That's going to require like out of bounces or something.
No, I definitely think it. I definitely see it happening.
I don't think I made 20 minutes worth of mistakes. I'm down for like 10 minutes worth of mistakes. I don't think 20.
But it's not just like mistakes, it's also just like cleaning up movement overall.
Well, I mean, bad movement is a mistake, so.
Sure.
So, and then one thing that I learned last run is that you need to wait for this ball to touch the ground, and then you can contact it. Because if you hit it while it's still in the air, like falling, it doesn't count yet. Okay. Okay. Alright. 3:20:48. That is the new world record for Venineth. That is 25 minutes faster than I did it last time. Almost 26 minutes. It would have stayed 26 if I'd kept my consistency through the that last level.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess now's the point where I look through my splits, right? So, time loss in the first world. Okay, this was a big one. I lost 3 whole minutes to just not knowing how to do the skip. I definitely need to make that more consistent. Like, not even practice, but just, like, develop a better way to do it. Save, 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 save. Lost time on a trial. That's about another half minute. So, I guess the running total is 3.5 so far.
You can also just see your sum of best as 315.
No, I know, but I just like in terms of like I'm also like trying to remember like what I did that was like still mistakes in these things. Cube field was some minor mistakes. Moon was also some minor mistakes. We could call that maybe another 30 seconds. And that like aren't captured in the sum of best so far. Gauntlet 1. I'm still not optimal here. Whatever I'm doing is bad for Gauntlet 1. Even with the skip. I think it's just the fact that I'm dying so much. So we'll call that another minute. Maybe a minute and change. Everything else was pretty good. I could have died less, but I don't think that's going to save too much. Maybe another minute. I lost about, what is that, 10 seconds here on bounce blocks? That's not worth crying about. And then I lost a minute in Big Zone. So I'd say maximum. I'd say my next goal is 310 for like taking all the mistakes out. My goal is 310. I'm not gonna hold out for the 3 unless I'm just like really misestimating my mistakes. Yeah. GG's.
Cool.